Hi, I'm Hannah and I'm going to be making this video. For number 1, I had to do a divisibility test. So the first one was 6 and I chose 240 because to be divisible by 6, it has to divide by 3 and 2, and 240 worked because 240 divided by 3 is 80 and then 240 divided by 2 is 120. So that one worked. And then for 5, any number that ends in 5 or 0 is divisible by 5. So I knew 115 worked because it ends in a 5. So for number 2, I said A is right because to be prime, it has to only have factors of itself and 1, and composite, they have more than 2 factors. 119 is composite because 17 times 7 is 119, and that's more than just itself and 1. So that's why I said A. So for number 3, I chose a word problem. It says, a florist has 24 roses and 36 carnations. She wants to make identical bouquets with the maximum number of flowers possible without any leftovers. How many bouquets can she make? I knew this was a GCF problem because it has words like maximum, which is basically like greatest, and then identical. So both the bouquets have to be the same exact bouquet. And then 24, there's no way that there would be more than 24 roses in a bouquet because there's only 24 and they have to be identical. So then I took the factors of 24 and 36, and the greatest factor for both of them that matched up was 12. So then 12 bouquets is the answer. For the next word problem for number 3, I chose a train for city A leaves every 8 minutes and a train for city B leaves every 10 minutes. If both trains leave at 9 a.m., when is the next time they will both leave at the same time? I know this is an LCM problem because the number has to be greater than 8 and 10 in order for them to meet up again. It has to be bigger than 8 and 10. If it was a GCF, then it would be that number or less. So then I find the least common multiples, and it was 40. I listed them out, and that was the lowest one that they had in common, so it would be 40 minutes. For number 4, I said 1 is neither prime or composite because multiplying 1 by 1 times 1, that's only one factor because it's a duplicate, and duplicates only count as one factor. For number 5, I said the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12, and the multiples are 12, 24, 36, 48, and 60. I said true that every counting number has more multiples than factors because factors only go up to 12. They can't be higher than 12 because 12 is the number. So it'd be like 3 times 4, 2 times 6, and 1 times 12. It's like a rainbow. And then the multiples can keep going on and on. So like 12, 24, 36, 40. They can keep adding on 12, 12, 12, 12, 12 for like so long. So every counting number has more multiples than factors. For number 6, I said -4 minus a positive 2 equals -6 because you're taking away a positive 2 from a -4. So you had -4 and then you added 2 more negatives so that you could take away these 2 positives. So then your answer would be -6. So for number 7, I said the equation was 0 plus 4 minus 6 equals -2. I said this because you're starting at 0, and then you're going to 4, so that's adding 4, and then you're going back, so you're subtracting to -2, which would be -6, and then your answer is -2. So for number 8, how you solve it is you start at -8 squared. That would be you just bring out the negative first, and then you multiply 8 times 8 because when you square something, you're multiplying it by the same number. So 8 times 8 is 64, and then you add on the 10 again, and then -64 plus 10 would be -54. So -54 is the answer for A. And then B, you have to follow PEMDAS. So you would start with -3 plus 8, and that would be 5. You keep those in there, and then it would be minus -10. Then you can take the 5 out, then when a negative and a negative are next to each other, it becomes a positive. So it would really be 5 plus 10, which would be 15. And that would be your answer.